Cheers.
How many pictures are on Yelp? You pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
I look at.
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean that's a whole nother
You think so?
I think.
First of all, someone thank everybody for listening. Welcome to Men Don't Know Podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys. We ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. Whether you're listening to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know Podcast app, I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at MenDon'tKnow.com, or hop on the MenDon'tKnow.com website and shoot me a message. Coy, my guy, how are we living?
What up? I'm good, man. How you doing?
Yeah, chilling. Right. Question of the day. And let me ask you this. And we always notice this. And I swear, why do women's standards dip when they're after the guy they like? Versus, to be honest with you, like when the guy that they want to keep in their back pocket meets all the criterias and keeps, and is chasing her.
See, that's not the back burner syndrome, right?
Yeah.
Back pocket. You said meets all the criteria.
This guy
obviously
he doesn't.
Job. No, he doesn't. He doesn't meet the one requirement that they want, is that he is the one that she wants. He's too easy. So she's always going to play him like he's always there.
Right. And then she sees a guy that he meets some of her standards.
Okay.
Money ain't right.
Right.
Had no 5-year goal.
Women want what they want.
I mean, but why? Okay, but why when you got
there's just some things that are inexplainable, at least for us. Sometimes we've been that guy that we're like, hey, what about me? I'm here. I fit all the descriptions that you like, but we just can't explain that we don't have that effect on her. But then sometimes we've been also the other guy where we might been the one that they want, and we know it, right? Yeah. And we could get away with more things than the guy that's in her DMs all the time, trying to get her all the time. So, I mean, you'd probably have to ask a girl to give us real reasons.
That shit just, I'm not going to say it bothers me because, you want who you want, but I just feels like.
It's some BS, but it's understandable. Like, it's just something that happens that sometimes you can't explain.
I guess. All right, let's call Ash, see what she's up to.
Hello.
Hey, how we doing?
How are you?
Good. I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up.
Hello.
Hey, Coy.
Hey.
You don't get that hey, Coy no more.
Good. All right. Good. Now that we back to regularly scheduled program. Ash, I figure I want to call you, but I want to know, why do you guys let your standards dip for a guy that barely meets your standards when you have probably a good, capable guy waiting for you in the wing?
Damn, capable.
I think it could be different. What were you going to say?
No, go ahead.
I feel like it could be different things. Like, one, you're just at a certain point in your life where you're just like it meets enough needs. And, like, it's just nice to have, like, that there. Or
nice. Wait. Nice to have that guy
some people
there?
just think it's nice to have somebody there.
Wow.
I mean, I've lived alone, and I've been alone. I got my animals. They love me more than anyone. They think I'm turning on me, but I'm like, I have a lot of friends that...
And you feed them the same food every day.
Damn right. And they still come back for more.
And they love you unconditionally.
Yeah, they come every time.
We all live.
Meanwhile, the guys, everyone is trying to, the grass is always greener. Or like, you could have just like moments that are off, and then you I feel like it depends on the type of, like, the moment that you're in your life. But I do know a lot of people that just can't be alone. So, like,
and I don't even say alone. What I want to say is there's a perfectly good guy that wants to date you and is meeting all the qualities and checks all the boxes. Yet you go after a guy that meets 3 out of 5 requirements.
Yeah, like let's say.
because you're toxic.
Oh, okay. See,
Jesus.
You're like, it's either insecurity.
so us
Like-
guys cannot pinpoint a reason, but that's your reason.
I mean, it's either like one, like you have like insecurities within yourself, like where you feel like you might not be enough or whatever, or maybe you're just blind, which I feel like is like a type of toxicity, to like see the good that comes in that meets your 5 out of 5. Then you're looking for a flaw. Like I know people that are like, he's like perfect, but like this kind of bothers me. And I'm like, this is what bothers you out of everything. Like,
I mean,
this is something minuscule. But then they'll go after the easy chase where it's like I feel like they might have more security, like whether, even if, like, because they feel like they're the better person in the relationship, like they bring more. I think everyone's different. Like some people do it because they're insecure. Could be toxicity.
I didn't think
Could be for more of like power of the relationship. Like, yeah, you might not meet all of my needs, but I'm definitely going to meet all yours. So you're going to do whatever for me. Because there's girls that do that too.
See that in her case,
Yeah.
there's not another guy. It's just the guy that she's talking to. Because in our examples, we're saying there's a guy and there's a different guy.
Yeah,
and
there's
why
a
do you
guy
think,
in the wing. He's
Right.
top 5. He's batting 5 out of 5. But she did hit it. She said because if he's batting 1,000 and she's batting 1,000, the playing field is even.
And
But if she goes to the guy with 3 out of 5 on base, 3 out of 5, and she's still batting 1,000, she holds the power.
Exactly.
okay,
That's bullshit.
But then I feel like at that point, it's either like that's, some people want that. That's like they want to be the top person in a relationship. But I feel like if you, like, in the end, you're going to want something, because then you're going to get tired of walking all over them or like them doing whatever. And eventually you're going to get tired of it.
yes,
And you're going to want a man that pursues you, or that's going to actually like be a man in the relationship.
Yep.
So I feel like until you're emotionally mature enough and mentally mature enough, like where you know what you want and you're okay with having an alpha male that does take charge, even if you are batting at the same average, like no one's going to still be perfect, but like you guys are equal. So I feel like that would be better than like me having more control, and then I'm going to get annoyed anyway. And I did like, and then I'm like, I knew I was wasting my time, but it was entertaining for a while. It was like, I don't have time for that.
okay.
All right. I mean,
And I think
no, I agree with you. I just like, I ain't gonna lie to you. We as men always try to figure out like X, Y, and Z. Like I don't even know why she's with her. I don't know why she is with him. And
a lot of times they don't know why. It's just like they're there. They were there when they, like, in that moment they needed it, or if they see something too good and they're not like in an emotional like stability or like feeling good about themselves. Why would they want somebody that seems too good to be true? And then feel like they're just going to leave them in the end.
I hate to be that guy. Can you define too good to be true?
Like, Mark checks everything off the box and more.
Yeah, because of the fact that you hate. I feel like women. I don't want to say you, but I want to say some women too.
Like,
Yeah, I want to say some women too hate when guys ask them like, "Damn, you're so pretty. How are you still single?" Just that, right?
Yeah, I'm like, why the fuck you asking me that question?
And we want.
I'm like, because you toxicity.
Okay, but then you just said.
Wait,
I can say
do girls hate that? By the way, like how are you still single?
I mean, it doesn't bother me, but like when they continue to harp on it, it's like because
bitch,
I
you're single
chose to
too.
be. Like, well, I've asked guys too, and I'm like it just blows my mind, like that you're still freaking single. And a lot of like a couple of my guy friends are like, it's just because like I haven't found like a good enough girl. Like a lot of them end up playing games doing this, and it's like I'm not going to waste my time anymore. And like, that makes sense. Like, they know their worth. They're not going to accept anything less. And so, like, and that's what I say. I'm like, I've had my share of fucking douchebags. Most of them have been douchebags. Like, I'm not wasting my time anymore. But like, I realize if someone's too good to be true, I keep my eyes open, even for like an orange flag.
Damn.
And then,
Flag down.
like, I don't even like, even if you're like any kind of flag, other than bright ass green, anything that comes up, I look. But like, even now that I've gotten older, I'm extremely transparent, and I'm like, this is where I'm at. This is what I want. Like,
if the more
like,
green flags you
what
have,
do you want?
the more green flags you have right off the bat equals one red flag. That you
Oh,
have to
yeah.
go for.
Yeah.
See, because you say you're too good to be true, and I feel like
I
when
said that was
women,
my boyfriend.
yeah, I say when women say that, I feel like you're looking and waiting for something to happen.
I think, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, even with my current relationship, like, it still seems too good to be true. It's been almost 10 months, and it's been extremely consistent. And I'm like I say, like, you never know, the shoe could freaking drop, but I know it's not going to. Because I'm like, it's hard to keep consistency that well. But I'm like, he's just, like, we've been from the very beginning open and honest, communicative, like, and it's just been different. So I'm like, oh, well, maybe there are men out there that can actually express their feelings and talk about shit and be open and honest and not, like, but it's hard because if you haven't found that before and you've gone after toxic. And a lot of times you just go after toxic because you're like, fuck it, I'm just in that mood, like, whatever. And then you kind of see everything from a skewed view.
Jaded.
But like I said, I think it's like once you're, I am like, I feel like until like you're emotionally and mentally ready, like, to have something real and you know your worth, then you'll have your eyes open to everything else.
As you should.
Yeah, I like that.
As both parties should.
All right, we appreciate
Freaking
your.
gangster over there, as they should.
We appreciate you as always. We're gonna do some HH
Likewise.
soon, definitely. ASAP.
Yes, let me know.
All
Also, you're probably gonna get some messages in your DMs because everyone loves this Gorilla shirt.
I appreciate
The amount of
you.
DMs I got about it.
I appreciate you. I'll hit you later.
All right.
Later.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
How are you still single? Should guys never say that, Chris?
Never.
Just be happy she's single. And she's talking.
Thank you. Yeah,
Don't worry.
bro. Be happy. Be happy. You're there. Be happy you're in the room. Like, read the room and be happy you're in there to be able to read it. Like, she's with you, dog. Don't mess this up.
If she says something like, "You seem too good to be true," just brush it off. Cool. You know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
be that guy then.
Yeah. Well, I'm here. Well, I'm here. All right. Let's call him.
Hello.
Hey, Em.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going. How are you?
Amazing. I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up to him.
What's up, Em?
Hey, Koi.
I like it. See, everybody's seeing you with the regular. Hello.
Okay.
We're back to regular schedule program. All right, Em, question for you, and let me phrase it so that way we can get a better response out of it. Now, you have a guy, he's 5 out of 5. He checks all the boxes, meets everything. But you are interested in this guy that's 3 out of 5. Doesn't check all the boxes. Yeah, some things ain't right. Why do you go after him when you got the perfectly good man right here on the side?
Okay. Is the 5 out of 5 like friend zoned and the 3 out of 5 isn't interested?
I mean,
You're talking to two guys. You
Two
obviously
guys.
like one better. Yeah, okay, you
Thank
like
you.
one better than the other, and you got the other one on the back burner. Even though like friends around are like, what?
why do you keep him on the back burner?
Why do you
He's
keep it?
everything?
He's better for you.
Yeah.
What is that reason?
Well, you like who you like.
Mhm.
You fall for who you fall for. Like, realistically, like, you can't always control it.
Like,
mean,
I've dated guys that were for sure like 5 out of 5, great guys, had the job, paid attention to me, did all the right things, and I
hit
just,
you with the good morning text, the whole nine.
yeah, but I just, for whatever reason, it just wasn't there.
See,
Good night, beautiful.
Yeah, even with that,
Yeah,
and
it's hard to say. Like,
See,
And
it's
she-
unpinpointable.
and she text message and she talks to the guys like, "Hey, I left my phone at home."
Something about it.
Yeah, man, overslept.
I told.
it's
I,
like,
go ahead.
so
I'm sorry.
I think a lot of the time is with guys that like you're talking about that are like, oh, I left my phone at home, that are like a little bit unavailable. It's the challenge. It's the I can change him. It's he'll change for me, like that type of situation. But like as far as the great guy that you pass up on, I think a lot of the time it's just like if you're just not into it, you're not into it. And there's nothing you can do to change that. It does not matter how great he is, how wonderful he is, everything that he did right. If you're not into it, you're not.
That's bullshit. That,
Like, and it has to be this. It's the same with women. Tell me it's different.
That is, it's. I was telling Chris in the beginning of the show that it's just hard. There's some things that you can't explain. It's just you have your own personal reasons why you like this person better than the other, even though from
Yeah.
a unbiased way, objectable view, you should go for the other person.
Yeah, exactly. On paper, the other person is perfect, but if you like who you like, and I think there's, like I was saying, there's certain circumstances where it's like it's probably not that you really like that person that much. It's just that person's like unavailable and you want the challenge. But I think more times than not with somebody that is so great, it's just like, it's just not there. And a lot of the time it sucks. I think like I've been in situations where I'm like, God, I want to like this guy. Like I want it to be there so bad because he's so great, but it's just not. And it's unexplainable. I can't tell.
See,
I couldn't
it's
tell you. Like I
unexplainable.
couldn't be like, well, it's because he chooses food weird. Like I couldn't give you an exact reason. It's just like I don't know. I'm not that into it. We've probably had these conversations.
right, 100%.
When I'm dating somebody and I'm
Nah.
like, hey,
I wasn't gonna put that out there, but you.
I think it's the guy who has more edge to them, and thus comes
Sometimes.
the can I fix him?
I think that's sometimes what it is. Like it's just that, like I said, it's the challenge. The guy that's unavailable, though you want to be the reason that he changed, and I think that's dumb. But I think we all do it at some point in our life. But yeah, I don't think it's necessarily you. I don't even think you can compare the two.
No, I mean it's.
Because,
let me explain to you. For guys that are sitting on the sideline watching, it's like I make more money than him. I drive a nicer car. I laugh. I call her. I text message her.
All you gotta do
We
is
go
keep
to
doing
dinners,
you,
we go to
and then you'll get.
vacations. I'm like, yeah, but the moment we do that, when we receive an, and this is why I always tell a guy, make sure you have a homegirl that's a friend that she can start blowing up your phone, because some of these women only appreciate you when they're like, oh, man, I told her
That
I
profile
told-
pic, the
yeah,
contact picture on
yeah.
there.
I told her I was going out with you tonight. I don't even know why she bothering me.
Gosh, I'll
I
talk to
get
you later.
that. And
And all of a sudden
I
now
think-
she done turned up the heat.
oh, for sure.
Oh, who's that?
For sure, there are times that it works when it becomes like competitive but not usually. I don't know. Like I said, there's guys that I've dated that I think are so great, and I see them with other women, and I'm like, there's not a slightest bit of like, oh dang, I slept on that, or like I get jealous or anything. I'm like happy for them.
Yeah.
So it could backfire on you too.
I mean that too. I mean, I'll tell you this. Every time I talk to a girl, and I'm gonna put myself out there probably a little bit, they're like, "So are all your friends hot?" I'm like, "Wait, what are you talking about?" It's really no, for real. Like, are all your friends beautiful like this? Like, I'm like, they're my homegirls. What are you talking about? Like,
I can't do this.
Whatever.
I can't do
Oh,
this.
100%. I would, but I always tell them, I'm like, let me explain something to you. My friends were here before you, and I'm happy.
They're here right now, and
Yeah.
they're gonna be there after.
Yeah. I mean, I may be a pit stop in I might be the extra in your movie.
Might be a blip on the radar.
Yeah, I might be the extra in your movie. I might be the guy with one line in your movie, honey. Like, this might be it for us, in your movie of life, But that's my thing. I guess that's my. I don't know. I don't even call it a problem. I feel like that's a benefit.
Yeah.
But I always wonder, I'm like, damn, really? I'm like, why?
Do you have that problem a lot, like when you're dating,
all the time. She's like, well, how do you have this many homegirls? I was like, you want to know why? I was like, because I give them the strength to leave when they need to leave. And I'm like, I'm just fucking with you. But I have that problem all the time. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Every girl that I've touched is like, damn, your friend's really this hot? Like, does she eat? And I'm like, what are you
Always sending me those
Oh my
prank titty
God.
pictures too. Stop sending me
And
that.
I'm just like, what are you talking about? No, does she
I
eat? And I'm
can't.
like, yeah, like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, we go out and eat all the
we went
time.
to dinner yesterday.
Yeah.
We
Like,
just went out to eat yesterday.
yeah, trust me, she eats her food and she tries to eat my food. Like, that's all she does is eat. And it's like, I don't know. I always tell people.
That probably makes it worse when you say shit like that.
First of all, I'm here with you. I always tell them, I'm here with you. I'm focused on you.
Have you ever hooked up with her?
Oh God, that is top 10 questions. Always, hands down.
Oh, I bet.
With the girl.
Your response just needs to be, don't ask questions you don't want the answers to.
Nah. Because I genuinely,
That's an automatic
test
yes.
her right
That's
then and there.
absolutely not. Because I genuinely like the girl. I tell her, I'm like, I'm never gonna lie to you, and I always be upfront, and I will leave this situation before before it gets too
I don't have
bad.
an appetite anymore. I'm ready to go home.
Check, please. Or the girls say, do you treat all your women this good, this nice? What do you mean?
That's such a loaded question. All of these are such loaded
Oh,
questions.
100%.
My
Why do y'all?
mom,
Can I ask you this
my mom,
question?
my sister, I treat them all.
Why do you guys ask these questions?
I don't. I've learned that.
I've never said you, but I'm saying.
It's
No,
a-
you're
it's
saying
a-
women in general.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's a no-win.
I think we want the validation initially.
Even if it's a
I don't
lie.
know. It's tough because no, you don't want to lie. You want the truth,
See?
but then you're going to hurt your own feelings.
See, yeah,
It's a no-win.
Yeah,
I told you.
see,
See, like I said, I've learned. I've done it. Don't get me wrong. But like when I started dating my ex, I remember the whole like, "What's your number?"
Oh,
question came up, and we had and he brought it up, and it wasn't even that he was asking me. I think we were talking about somebody else, and we made an agreement like right then and there. We were pretty new dating that like we were never going to have that conversation because all it does is like breeds insecurity.
100%.
because there's a million things going on.
Yeah, come
Is
on,
he
yeah.
lying? Is she lying? How will you ever know? The
You'll
truth?
never know.
In
You'll
the
never
future,
know.
maybe when we can read each other's
Exactly.
mind, we can read each other's mind and go on a date.
You'll never
What's your
know.
body?
It's not
God
worth
damn.
it. Like it's
What's your
not
body
worth
count?
it.
Like, come on.
You're
not-
just and that was the other thing is that we agreed that we were never going to do the whole like if we ran into somebody be like, oh, did you sleep with that person? Like
Oh,
No.
okay, good.
because again, it just breeds in, and I've stuck with that. Like my boyfriend now and I like we're pretty open about those things, but it's never like when we run into a chick, I ask him. It's more like I just know who he's dated and he knows who I've dated, and we
Yeah.
kind of leave it at that.
I like
He,
that.
he just grabs his chest a little bit tighter, holds it a little bit closer to his body. I'm not gonna ask, but
It's mine. It's mine.
a little
It's
bit
mine.
tighter on the clutch.
Mine.
Yeah, like I would just personally rather not know.
Yeah.
I think a lot of
Because then
people
you're
should follow that advice.
comparing- Yeah, I think so
Yeah.
too. I think it solves a lot of problems.
Let's say the guy says 5, 10. You already know it's BS.
Doesn't
So
matter.
now you're gonna
You're
say
not even gonna believe me. Anyway.
exactly. And if the number's too high, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Like,
Numbers too
there's-
high.
Exactly.
there's no win.
Numbers too low. Like,
And same.
yeah.
You think guys?
I mean, you're
guys
gonna
wanna-
if I think if the number's too high in a dude's mind, like that's a problem. I think that's more of a problem. You guys want to
Really?
hear that you're the first.
Ah, no.
realistically. I mean, at the age we're at now, obviously that's no.
Gotta be realistic.
Absolutely not. I like mine with a couple kids. So I mean, and if not, I mean, I'm just playing.
I'm here with you right now. What's the
That's
problem?
it, like-
No.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
no,
like
100%.
you don't like if the number's quote unquote too high in your opinion, and that's all opinion.
Yeah.
Then it's
She
gonna
here with
ruin
me.
it. It's gonna turn it off for you.
Nah, she here with me. I don't care.
So why do you even ask?
Let's say our
Do
numbers.
you ask?
Absolutely not. I don't care less. You here with me now. The others
Yeah.
didn't make the cut.
Let's-
Like,
I live for the present.
thank you. Yeah. All I care about is what we doing right now.
And the future's good. You'll be there
Okay.
too.
We gotta let you go. This guy's getting out of hand.
Oh my God. Yeah, this took a weird turn.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know
know.
how we even got here.
I know. Me neither. But we're probably gonna have to run this question back. But I'll hit you up later, and I appreciate you.
All right,
See ya,
bye
Em.
guys.
Bye. Yeah, man, the body count.
What is this dangerous? Hey, let's count to 3 and say our numbers.
No,
God, you can't do that.
Yeah,
guys.
absolutely not.
Guys
We
or
not-
girls, no
yeah.
one should do that.
No one.
both
No,
pointing
it's
the gun.
Dangerous.
You can't confirm it.
Nope.
There's no.
Hey,
Hey, Nina, how we doing?
good. How are you?
Good. I'm here with Coy. Coy, say hi.
What's up, Nina?
Hey, Coy.
Wow, she back on that bullshit. Ain't nobody want to hear that shit. We here. It's me and Coy. All right, question though. So we want to know, and I'll let Coy preface this question because he always does a better job of it. Coy, go.
So, this question's about lowering your standards for a guy that you would rather have versus someone that's probably better for you that you don't want or keep in the back pocket.
Damn, this
on the
guy
burner.
messed it up. Okay, so like Coy said previously, you're talking to two guys.
Oh,
One
okay,
is
hold
5
on.
hours.
Okay, so let's say you got two guys. You're right. One guy, he fits all the criteria of a good guy. Even your friends think so. But you're like,
Right.
eh. And then there's another guy who doesn't fit all of it, but for some reason you want him more. What is the reason? What is the main reason that why girls do that?
Oh, I think the main reason might be I feel like that other person, we want to fix him.
Oh,
We see all the potential. Yeah, it's definitely what it
the
is.
answer today, guys.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
why do you
definitely-
want to buy a used car when this guy is fresh off the lot? Money, car, house, education. He's funny. He's good
He wants
looking.
to fix up a classic instead of buying a new.
You don't want the Ferrari. You want to fix up the Mustang, huh?
Maybe it's a classic. Maybe you a
Huh?
classic. guy.
You want to fix up the Buick, huh? You want okay.
I know. I feel like younger me, definitely. I don't, and you know the crazy part.
Nah, younger you wanted to fix up Cole's Pacer on Martin.
dang.
Okay?
Yeah.
Bundy's car.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was,
ahead.
it was bad. Yeah. And honestly, I can't even tell you why. That's the part. I don't know why I felt as though I needed to, like tone my standards down because I was doing so much. And it's not to say that these guys weren't great in the beginning, but of course, towards the end, not with them. So they weren't great. They weren't even worth my time when, you think about it. But good thing was able to learn. It took a while for me to pull my head out of my ass, I would say, and then realize that it is okay to have standards. It is okay to want more. It's really okay. But I also think, prior to this movement, I'll say, it was as though like when you read in any magazine, Vogue, Cosmo, whatever, they weren't saying, yes, women, we can, they were saying it, but then there was like an undertone of, okay, but don't be too successful because And that's what I've always heard. Like, don't be too successful because a man won't want someone who's that successful.
Oh, that's
And all I can tell anyone, what woman, whomever, is that you need to be you. You shoot for the moon. So you'll still end up in the stars, and that person, that's your person, will take you for who you are.
they were saying that in the magazines?
Oh, yeah.
Like when? Like 10, 20 years ago?
Well, I would say, yeah, around like maybe 10, well, I would say 5 to 10 years ago. Yeah, they were. Because now it's a big thing where you have to think about it. Now women speak up about situations that occurred to them and, happened to them where they didn't before. It was like, no, we're resilient. Nothing happens, blah. I can have everything. I will tell you this. I'm not going to tell anyone that they can't have everything, but there's a price. And that's what we're never told.
Sacrifices.
Yes, there's a price.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, right now, I would say anyone who's like 25 years old, still, trying to get to wherever they want to be, but, don't want to really have kids. This is like the prime time for them to now, it's a big thing. You're going to freeze your eggs. So when you become however old, when you're ready, you'll have 25-year-old eggs instead of the eggs that you have now. That's not what they were preaching 10 years ago. So
get a baby.
I would tell.
Wait, what?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that's the thing. But as in lowering your standards, I don't think anyone should lower their standards. They shouldn't.
That's
I mean, no one should. It doesn't get you, or I won't even say get you. When you lower your standards, you're not being true to yourself.
That's right.
And that's like the most important thing, is to be true to yourself. And it's okay if someone says, hey, you have high standards, or you're bougie, or, oh my God, why do you think, like, if a man deserves this woman or a woman deserves this man? You know what? If you feel as though you deserve that person, then go for it. And that's the problem. People like to put people down. That's their insecurities, not yours. So, yeah, I would say that's the biggest thing, is like, but women are, nurturers. We're like, oh, I see the potential. Yeah, I would seriously slap myself.
That's been the
10
theme.
times
That's been the
over.
theme on this podcast. Is it's kind of, you can't really pinpoint exactly what the reason is for, but Em was saying you want what you want, you like what you like, and sometimes you can't explain it.
Yeah, I would say that, but then there's also sometimes you can't explain it, but you're telling yourself that you don't want to.
Right.
Because I'm telling you, we know when something is not good for us. Women have, like Dad always tells me, we have the best intuition.
I love it.
Women have
y'all do.
best intuition.
You're just in denial.
But we don't listen to it. And that's when we get ourselves in trouble. Because if we listen to, our intuition, a lot of us would be, not like we're not successful, but maybe we would have seen, the light at the end of the tunnel a lot earlier than what we've seen them now. But then again, sometimes we have to walk the walk and able to see. So, you live and you learn.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we appreciate you as always. We're going to let you go.
All right. You guys have a good night.
Am I seeing you this weekend?
Yes, sir.
All right.
See ya.
All right.
Dina.
Bye.
All right. Let's do one more. Let's do Maddie. See what she up to.
Why did Kelly on 90210 want Dylan instead of Brandon?
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's when you know you did the text. Like, hey.
Hi.
How we doing?
Doing all right. How are you?
Good. I'm here with Coy. Ooh, are you in the car?
Yeah, sorry, I'm driving to Vegas right now.
Okay.
What's up?
I mean, roulette number 10. If you walk past anything. Wait, are you driving up solo?
You got it. Yeah, it's just me.
know big man's work schedule.
I know. Is he coming up later or not?
No, he's gonna stay back and watch the babies.
I mean, it was totally off topic too. Anyways, I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up, Daddy.
What's up?
So question
Hey,
for you.
Coy.
Oh, see,
There you
she-
go.
What's up?
So, question for you. We want to know, and we're taking. We want to know, why do women date the 3 out of 5 instead of the 5 out of 5 guy? You're talking to two guys, and one of them meets all your standards, checks all the boxes, everything you've ever wanted. But then you talk to this guy that only meets 3 out of 5 of your standards, doesn't check all the boxes. Why do y'all go after that guy?
Well, you know, a lot of younger women are more for like looks, so he could be like a 10 out of 10. But instead, we are chasing after, like you said, I don't know, the 6 out of 10 or the 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Probably because they're more youthful and they have life skills. Just because you're pretty does not mean you're dateable or marriage, you know, marriage material, or even somebody that can help us in our lives. Women are smart. You know, we look forward to our futures. We plan our futures ahead of time. And sometimes looks are all you have, or sometimes your one skill is all you have. Like for me, I didn't date for looks. Looks wasn't the thing. Don't get me wrong.
Well, we're not even talking about looks. We're talking about the guy that has a good job, has the house, has the money, has the he's funny, he's
Emotionally available.
emotionally available. He sends a good morning and
He's
the
a
good
guy you
night
should be.
text. He's a guy you should date. All your friends want to know, why aren't you dating him? And instead you date the guy that instead you date
what is
Why
it?
are
Is
we
it?
going after the bad guy? That's like,
Nobody said bad.
Bad,
but-
nobody said
but there's a
bad.
guy that.
we're going after this like 10 out of 10. He's perfect in every way,
Yeah.
but he still wants us.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of women like to be what they're used to. Like it's too good to be true.
Why do y'all say
You
that?
know, like because I guarantee you, women who tell you that they've been through so much shit in their life, and they have dated every asshole on the planet. That as soon as they come across the guy, me for example, I didn't think Jesse existed. He was way too good to be true. I was like, there's no way you're not married. 2, there's no way you haven't been married before. And 3, who fucked up and let you go? This makes no sense. I've been with him for 2.5 years. It took me an entire year to realize that he is his genuine self. That is who he is.
Whole years.
Yeah, right? Right.
Entire year. Because he cooks, he cleans, he's my biggest cheerleader. He helps me. No matter what, he will drop everything and come running when I need him.
See?
And he makes it so easy to be with him. And to me, that was weird because I was so used to being the one that kept all of my emotions and all of my shit bottled up because guys would tell me, I can't handle you when you're like this. It's too much. And I would do everything for everyone, and I wasn't used to getting anything back. And then, like I said, I met Jesse, and I was like, I don't know if this is going to work out because relationships start out like this, but then when you're in it long enough, men tend to reveal their true self. And that's when they start slacking, and they put 110% in the beginning. And then they're like, well, you know, you've known me long enough, so now I'm comfortable, and you do everything for me anyway, so I'm just going to slack off. This is cool. Whatever.
All right. I like that.
So, like I said, if a woman says it's too good to be true,
See?
even if you're being totally 100% honest, you're like, no, this is me from the beginning.
You got to work
I
harder.
guarantee you a lot of men have told her that or told him that. Whoever it may be have told him that before.
So guys, purposely make one flaw about yourself so you don't have to spend a year to prove yourself.
That was the one thing I hope you didn't do.
They hide. People in the beginning of relationships, it doesn't matter who you are, you hide because you hide all of your flaws because you want this person to fall for you.
Right.
You want this person to stay in your life, and then when you're finally comfortable and you let yourself go,
That is true.
that's when they leave. Because they're like, oh, well, it turns out I don't actually like who you really are. Which is why from the beginning of my relationship, I told Jesse, I said, if we're going to do this, you need to be 110% because I'm not lying to you. I've never lied to him. I've never kept a secret from him. I never done any of that. And to my knowledge, he hasn't told a lie or any of that either.
Yeah.
But I told him, I said, this is me. If you don't like me, then you need to say something. Like, don't wait until we're like 2-3 years down the road and be like, turns out this isn't going to work. Because that's so much effort on a female part or a man's part or whoever, your counter person, to just be like, okay, well, I don't like it. I want to start over with something else.
I hear you. All right, well, we're gonna let you go. I appreciate you as always. Please get there safe.
Of course.
I'll hit my guy up then, since I know that he's chilling.
Should. It turns out he's not working Saturdays anymore.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna hit him up then. Hang out.
Should.
All right, I appreciate you.
No problem. Appreciate you guys.
See ya.
I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I mean, damn.
Too many green flags in the beginning.
Yeah,
equals
this could-
one red one that you got to fight off for a long time.
Exactly, because you couldn't be this good. Damn. Like you should have just met me before all your other ones. Like,
But no guy should change it. If that's who he is,
Exactly.
that's who he is. She'll
exactly.
Find out
Hey, exactly. And if you like everything I'm doing, let me tell you, if this doesn't work out, at least your standards are raised.
another girl will like it.
Yeah, I mean, and at least she has high standards now. But hey, don't try to double back when you realize, damn, he really was the man of my dreams.
You hate on the girl that I end up with.
Yeah. Why you with her? I mean, is that your new little friend? Yeah. Let me get it. Hey, don't say shit. You're on the air. You called. I had to pick up. Yeah, you called. I had to pick up. What up, Spenny? I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up to Spenny.
Benny, what's up?
Coy, man, what's going on?
Good.
All right, man. Question of the night, and I figured I have to ask you. You'll probably be the only guy we asked tonight. Just got off the phone with 4 women. Now we want to know from a male's perspective, why do women pick the guy? Okay, I'll put it in an easy perspective for you. A woman is talking to
I
two.
already know where this is going.
Oh shit! See, a woman is.
No.
Hang up now or forever hold your peace.
A woman is talking to 2 guys. One guy, he has all his shit together, 10 out of 10, personality, looks, money, career. He is the total package that she's been looking for. But she is talking to another guy. He may have 3 of the things she wants out of 10. Why do women always dip their standards and date that guy for 3 out of 10 instead of getting with the guy that's the total package? In your opinion.
So I think women love to feel like they're helping and
There you
saving
go.
people.
Yeah, damn.
So I think I need to lay the hammer down. I think they want to help and they want to save people.
Fix,
nurture
is the words that girls use.
Yeah.
Be a nurse then. Work in
It's
the
like
ER. Like, damn.
It's like they always go for they just gotta. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
They
You're
have to
right.
have a hand in it. They gotta have a hand in it.
Yeah, they got to have the upper hand. As long as,
Wouldn't be where he's at without me.
Girls like drama. They just love the drama. So I don't know.
All right, come on. Hey, man, all right, I'm going to let you go. I'll hit you up when I finish.
All right, man.
All right,
bro. Later, brother. See, they all say the same thing.
Yeah, 100%. Even he said it. Damn. Be the fixer. Damn, love a little drama. Want some toxicity.
She wants to invest a little.
Yeah.
So she, I
Would
get
it
some of
be?
this.
Yeah. I made you who you
get-
are. You wouldn't be anywhere
Clapping at him, clapping at him like a proud parent at a play. Just, yep, that's part me.
Oh, man. First of all, I want to thank everybody for listening, whether you're listening to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you downloaded the Mendo No Podcast app. I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at MendoNo, Twitter at MendoNo1. Shoot me an email, Chris@MendoNo.com, or hop on the MendoNo.com website and shoot me a message. Calling my guy, we are out.
Later.
How many pictures are on Yelp? You pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where you're at. Babe, 45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, my first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
And look at
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean that's a
Really?
whole
You
nother
think so?
I think